What the fuck?
Jay, bend over.
Me.
Oh, jeez.
Good evening, chocolatiers. Welcome back to OCTOBERFEST 2025. Tonight, we are diving into one of the most divisive horror sequels of the decade, Halloween Kills. Directed once again by David Gordon Green, this middle chapter in the modern Halloween trilogy came out swinging. It's louder, bloodier, and angrier than the 2018 film. Now, whether you love it or hate it, there's no denying this movie caused a stir. It's both violent, chaotic, and honestly, it's kind of fascinating in what it tries to do and where it doesn't really quite hit. So when Halloween Kills first dropped, I was very hyped myself. I worked at the movie theaters. We got to screen that hoe early, 2-3 days early. And so after Halloween 2018, I was ready for round two, Laurie versus Michael. And there was no holds barred. But when I got the film and I watched it, I sat there a little bit, started thinking about everything that was boiling over. It's not the movie that I expected, but it's definitely one that I do think about a lot, and one that I have started to revisit. So the film picks up immediately after the events of Halloween 2018. You have Laurie, Karen, and Allison just now trapping Michael in the burning house, and they're leaving, and they're thinking it's over. Except, come on, you already know, it's Michael Myers. So firefighters arrive, and in one of the best opening scenes in the franchise, Michael just absolutely tears through them. From there, it's chaos. Laurie's in the hospital, Michael's on a rampage, and the people of Haddonfield finally snap. They're tired of it. That chant, "Evil dies tonight," becomes their rallying cry as the town rises up, but it does not go as planned. Jamie Lee Curtis once again delivers as Laurie Strode, though she's sidelined more here, spending most of the movie recovering in the hospital. Some people hated that, including myself. I don't quite mind it now after rewatches because it allowed other characters, especially the townspeople, to take center stage. We do see Anthony Michael Hall as an older Tommy Doyle, and he's pretty great. He's angry, traumatized, and misguided, which fits perfectly with what the movie is exploring. Judy Greer gets more time as Karen, Laurie's daughter, and I actually think that this is her best performance in the trilogy. She's the emotional glue holding everything together until she isn't. And then there is James Jude Courtney again as Michael Myers, and this might be the scariest performance yet. He's older, slower, but somehow meaner. Every kill feels very personal, deliberate, and very brutal. David Gordon Green leans hard into the violence this time around. Where Halloween 2018 was about tension and trauma, this one is pure carnage. The kills are very graphic, creative, and relentless. This is easily the most kills, or violent kills we should say, in the series. Some of the camera work is incredible too. That flashback sequence of 1978 is perfectly recreated down to the lighting and tone. And the score, once again composed by John Carpenter and his son Cody and Daniel Davies, is phenomenal. It's darker, it's more industrial, and it fits the movie's chaos very perfectly. This is where Halloween Kills gets interesting because beneath all that blood, there's actually strong commentary on mob mentality and collective fear. The idea that evil doesn't just exist in one man, but in everyone whenever panic takes over. That scene in the hospital where the mob hunts the wrong man, it's uncomfortable, it's messy, and heartbreaking. Think it's still stupid, because clearly this 4-foot-tall man shaped like the Penguin is clearly not Michael from what they've seen on the news. But it's the kind of sequence that makes you realize this isn't just about Michael Myers. It's about how trauma can spread through a community like a virus. It's ugly, and that is kind of the point. The firefighter massacre is one of the most standout scenes in this film. It's the coolest, it's the most intense sequence in the entire franchise. The 1978 flashbacks are a love letter to the original, perfectly executed, and the hospital chaos is both disturbing and painfully realistic. And of course, that ending, gotta talk about that. The final sequence is haunting. The way it cuts back and forth between Michael being defeated and him coming back in full force is pure tragedy. And then we get Karen's death, and that one really caught me off guard, mainly because what was in that window? They don't tell us. Okay, let's talk about flaws, because yes, this movie has them. The dialogue is a little rough in spots. That "evil dies tonight" chant gets repeated like 80 more times than it needed to be. It's become a meme at this point, and the tone can be quite uneven, serious one moment, cartoonish the next, and the middle act does drag a lot. But honestly, even with all that, I still appreciate what it tries to do. It's messy, but it is bold, and that's more than I can say for most horror sequels. Halloween Kills isn't perfect, but it is fascinating. It's the angry middle child of this trilogy. It's loud, chaotic, tragic, and unrelenting. And it's a movie about how fear consumes people, how trauma festers, and how evil, real or imagined, never really dies. It may not have been the elegance of Halloween 1978 or the precision of Halloween 2018, but it's got fire, and I do respect that. It's a flawed but powerful continuation, one that reminds us that sometimes horror is meant to hurt. That is another one off the list for OCTOBERFEST 2025. Let me know down in the comments below where you stand on Halloween Kills. You think it's overhated, overhyped, or just pure chaos in the best possible way? If you're loving the series, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell because the shape isn't finished yet. Tomorrow, we're talking about Halloween Ends. Everybody's favorite. Everybody's favorite in the franchise. I know it's yours. Corey in the house, baby.
It's Halloween. Everyone's entitled to one good scare.